The London-based Dunhill Ventures, a top investment firm, decided to host its family office investment conference in Africa for the very first time in Lagos.
It's been on our roadmap for the first city in Africa to do our event. It's the financial hub of Africa, so massive population, a lot of family offices here, sort of an untapped market on the global sort of family office scene. So happy to be the first group to do a summit here. So we had over 120 investors, and we found lots of great companies.
The event coincided with the inaugural Guardian Women Festival, which also took place in Lagos at the Federal Palace Hotel.
About 2 months ago, I was approached by Dunhill Ventures, the MD Natalie Torren and the chairman Piers Dunhill, to help them produce an investment summit here in Nigeria. And this kind introduction was made to me by my friend Anita Ibru, who's the head of the Guardian Women's Festival here in Lagos. And we were finding a way to combine Dunhill Ventures Investment Summit within the Guardian Women's Festival, because we believe that obviously with International Women's Day just recently passed, it's actually International Women's Month. We have a whole flotilla of events. Having the inspiration of inclusivity as a theme, there was a very strong symbiotic, I'd say, adhesiveness to Dunhill Ventures, which is run, the MD, by a woman, as well as the Guardian Women's Festivals.
What Dunhill Ventures does is we provide events, these are road shows and also large investment summits, where we act as a conduit to introduce incredible growth stage tech companies and funds to family offices, impact investors and partners that would be of interest to them in new regions they're looking to develop.
1 kilo of gold is close to 10 million naira. If you could get every Nigerian to buy gold for as much as 1,000 naira, guess what? Gold has been 500% to the dollar in 20 years, 5,000 since 1971 leads. That represents, over the past 20 years, it's 1,500% to the naira. So it's the best asset to retain value.
During the conference, a platform was provided for family offices, individual investors, and institutions to engage in presentations by purpose-driven companies in order to advocate for exceptional female tech talent and enable access for women.
We are a social media tech platform for women in the video game world where every person, regardless of gender, can pursue their passion without fear, discrimination, or limitation. It's a world where women in gaming are not the exception but the norm. We are the gamers.
We're not able to provide the technology and the good health benefits management in pharmacies and API-driven micro-health and social distribution to mass market. How do we do this? We have a network of digitally enabled pharmacies. We also distribute low-cost health plans to start at less than $1 a month, which enable access to quality health care for millions. Finally, we leverage the power of API to scale this solution to the mass market.
Every year in Africa, millions more youth join the workforce. They do not have access to opportunity because they don't have the skills that employers demand. On the other hand, companies are finding that they have skills gaps, especially in the tech talent space, that's limiting their growth. So our solution, our workforce development platform. And here we're driving the future of learning and the future of work. So on the learning side, the platform enables access to educational opportunity, self-directed, cohort-based, various types of learning. It helps learners not only learn, but assess and track their learning and obtain evidence for that learning that can be demonstrated to employers through certification, portfolio building, etc. We also focus on training digital skills. For example, an online data analysis course is relevant for somebody in HR, in finance, in operations, in customer care, etc.
The main focus of the event was on female entrepreneurship and increasing the presence of women in investment decision-making roles.
I believe women have been running, especially businesses, in one way or another, whether through their husbands or they have a strong influence. And I believe that now it's important that women come into the forefront of business. Specifically, we've been working with family offices because women play such a major part in all our lives. And we believe that it should be formulated and it should be credited accordingly in business. And I think with 49% of the population, whichever way you see it, as women, it's important that women add value because their intelligence, their knowledge and their decision making is merited just as much as men. Obviously, I live in a meritocratic world. I believe the best person should get the job, and sometimes it's a woman.
There are 3.2 billion gamers worldwide, and half of them are women. And so we have a very large market to engage women and build community for women in the gaming industry. We focus on education, we focus on career development, and we focus on entrepreneurship.
60% of our angel investors are women. Yeah, and within our team, more than half of the executives are actually women. So we have a very strong inclusion policy because we believe that there is a reality when it comes to Africa. Women are the ones who manage the purse at home, right? And they're also more savvy investors in terms of not taking crazy risk because they ensure that the future is preserved. So it's a very important target audience for us in the sense that they have the responsibility of the home, and they also more and more have disposable income in order for them to be able to also invest and prepare the future of their children. The event was great. It was great because it mobilized close to 100 investors that came from abroad, but also strong local investors and family offices who have shown great interest in innovative entrepreneurship.
The Dunhill Summit, in partnership with the Guardian Women Festival, have proven beyond all doubt that women do have a lot to play in a world with so much entrepreneurship and investment opportunities through proper representation and inclusion. Till we come your way next time, stay tuned for more on the GuardianTV. Ifnaya Wachuku reporting.